Hip Hop 1212. This is the button pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.
Well, look, we gonna get to the word in the street real quick. Look, your boy. We gonna talk about this real quick. I'm gonna just play it real quick. We talk about your man. You know, we had that Damon and Jay had a little issue
lawsuit
last couple of weeks. Yeah. So we're gonna Dame recently. Yeah, he recently said why they really broke up. It wasn't between them two. Yeah. So we're gonna
talk about it.
We're gonna play it real quick.
Go ahead, put it in the speaker, Donnie.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and see what y'all think about it.
Let's talk about it.
In the street.
Donnie O and J-Mo, keeping the streets informed. It's Yours Radio, live 97.5, everything urban.
Okay, so there's a new spin on the age-old Dame Dash versus Jay-Z beef. Now, as you know, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Kareem Biggs Burke all started Rockefeller Records together back in 1995. But now, according to a recent interview on the Social Proof podcast, Dame Dash is claiming that he and Jay-Z never really had an issue at all.
You know, the funny shit is like Biggs is rocking with him so tough. And the reason why Rockefeller broke up in the first place was because he didn't want to break bread with Biggs no more. And I was like, yo, we can start something different. But I can't do that to Biggs. You know what I mean?
Hold on. What you mean he didn't want to break? What do you mean?
He didn't want Biggs to be a part of it anymore. That's what happened. He probably like leaned on us and was like, yo, I should get more. And I'm like, I'm the best CEO in the world. I'm not doing that.
Right.
And then Biggs was like, it was a whole thing. But it's just funny how things roll out. But yeah, they weren't speaking for like 2 years.
Gotcha.
No one knew though, but it was I don't know, he don't like to see people eat. Or at least that's now I don't know why they would want to devalue my third or try to with me. I don't get it.
Now, after hearing that, also keep in mind that Rockefeller Records actually sued Dame Dash recently, and this was because he was allegedly trying to auction off Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt, as an NFT or non-fungible token. So clearly there's a lot of controversy surrounding the entire situation, but who do you think is more responsible when it comes to the separation of Rockefeller Records? Is it more on Dame Dash or is it more on Biggs and Jay-Z?
Yeah. So that was quite a bit right there.
Yeah.
What you think, Jay?
Man, I'll tell you, when you look at Jay-Z, to me, it seemed like he was the talent. And of course, he's a very smart guy, and once again, I know him personally as well as I know Dame Dash, as well as I know Biggs, and I think at any level, you decide when you reach your ceiling with anybody, then it's a time for you to go ahead and do your own thing. And I don't see where Jay-Z really needed Dame at a certain point, and I don't see where he needed Biggs at a certain point. You know what I mean? And he went and did his own thing to what you see now. That I think it was the right decision. Because what if it was a Rockefeller steal? What benefit would it be for Jay-Z at this point if it was a Rockefeller? He made his bigger moves after he decided to part ways with them. That's just my opinion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think the one thing that a lot of folks said about that is within those deals, and yeah, is that the line?
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
Live POV, is that you?
What's up, bro?
Okay, yeah. Hold tight right there. All right. Yeah, we're doing a segment. I want you to chime in too. We're doing a segment real quick. You on the live? You got you live on the air, baby.
All right.
But look, we talking about we just had a Dame Dash talked about why Rockefeller disbanded, and he said it really wasn't because of a falling out between him and Jay. It was that Jay didn't want Kareem Biggs to be in that equation, because it was them three that started Rockefeller. And he really we have no need for Biggs anymore. He wanted to move on from him, but Dame wanted to keep him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, and J-Mo just gave his point that, at some point you kind of grow out of business situations, and Jay, look at where he is. He's a billionaire now. You know what I mean?
Figure, Donnie, we that's family. Emory Jones, he's still rolling with Jay-Z. We had him right here on his show.
Indeed.
And he clarified a lot of things that people thought they knew that they really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was time for Jay-Z to move on. I mean, even when I started out in entertainment, I can't tell you that I ended up with the same people that I started with, because I didn't. I had to do my own thing because they had to. Some of them was lazy, some of them was unambitious, some of them wanted to do what it is they wanted to do. So I did it myself. I mean, so I understand that headache. Period. I started out bail bonds with one of my great friends, but I had to part ways because he did business one way, I did it another, even though he turned me on to that business, and we still friends right today, but I wanted to do things my way. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And in order for me to do that, I had to start my own agency. So I get that. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times, people don't see your vision. There's a vision for the group or the crew or whatever, but then you have your own individual vision as well.
That's facts.
And the thing I think with Jay is, and upon them breaking up and they're selling, Rockefeller, because with Rockefeller it was a whole brand. So you had Rockefeller, Rockaware, then Jay had the 40/40 Club. You had a lot of things, a lot of little entities within that big umbrella, right, that they were all a part of. And then of course then they branch out and they create you got state property under that. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the tension and stuff happened when Jay went to France, and then Dame could say whatever he wanted about Big, but a lot of tension started when when Cameron came in to play and was the quote unquote president of the company, or whatever position he gave him. Right. Dame gave Cam, you know what I'm saying? And then all that.
That was a big sticking point, because I remember Jay told Dame, he on your part. I don't want the diplomats on nothing I'm doing, pretty much. So
right. Yeah.
I do remember hearing stuff about that. So that was, like you said, that's a good point, because I think that played a huge role that a lot of people don't talk about. Jay wasn't fooling with the dipset like that. He wasn't.
Indeed. But I think also a lot of folks from the outside looking in and looking at us as a black businesses at the apex. They're at the top of when it comes to black businesses, and we already seen where at that time so many other black entrepreneurs were selling their businesses, you know what I'm saying? And Russell Simmons, selling Def Jam and selling Fat Farm, and Diddy selling his portions of his companies. We saw it happen, and it was like all these great business minds are selling their businesses to white men. You know what I mean? So what do we have that we call our own? You know what I'm saying? And but they don't understand business, because these guys aren't thinking about, oh, I'm going to do this for the culture, or I'm doing this for black people. I'm doing it for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? So as much as we would like to think, man, we got to have our own. Yeah, they do have their own, but it's not the way you foresee it or you imagine it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Jay. Look at he has, I don't know, multiple generational money because of he had these deals. He built these companies. He sold them, triple, quadruple, 10 times the amount of money that he put into it. He got back. Then he took that money, flipped it, bought into another company, flipped that. You know what I'm saying? And it built up to the point where now he's a billionaire. The man knows what he's doing. And you have these people on social media talking about, oh, you shouldn't have done this, shouldn't do that. And you making $15 an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't talk boss talk to somebody that makes $15 an hour working for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah. So Jay knows what he's doing, and Diddy and 50 and all those guys who, they say, oh, they sold out, they sold the company. That the same thing with Lil Wayne. Oh, he sold his catalog and all that. Dude got $300 million. Where's you gonna get $300 million?
This dude's brilliant, man.
Yeah, exactly.
They're brilliant, man.
Exactly, man.
Hip Hop 1212. This is the button pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.
Streets, man. Streets. Gangs.
And it's something I gotta live with every day. Something I have to see every day. My woman sees it every day.
Actually, I got shot on this basketball court right here. Right behind me. 28 years ago, middle of the basketball court.
Just humbled Ave. I'm coming out of my building. He turns back around and pulls out his gun and starts firing. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe 6, 7 shots. I was hitting the stomach, hitting my leg, hitting my upper leg, laying down on the ground. It was crazy.
Talk to my boom. Another dead nigga in the street. The impossible is all possible. But that heat milk niggas like a popsicle. Not logical, but illogical. I'm going to jail, you going to the hospital. When cops kill us, we riot. When niggas kill us, we quiet. I'm so tired, what I learned, I applied it. Attention undivided, story one-sided, not guided, lopsided. Can't hide it, positivity provided. Bandwagon, don't ride it, it's misguided. You cheat them, I eat them. If I walked on water, you wouldn't think I could swim. It's life or limb. When you fight prelim, you gotta punish your enemies and reward your friends. Out here, we don't accept defeat. Boom. Another dead nigga in the street.
I'll shoot you right now. Yo, my name's Jason, a.k.a. Hot, from Orchard Park Project. Been in my chair since I was 15. Streets is real out here, man. Been shot 3 different times, and I got shot twice while I was in the wheelchair. First time paralyzed me. Still got 6 bullets in me.
Boom. Another dead nigga in the street. Golden era, start there. Top tier, not square. Life's not fair, it don't stop here. Bullets and chalk here, it's just talk here. Not a breath of fresh air, it's a bunch of hot air. Politicians steady politicking. All the same when we all are different. Black boys all in prison. Carnivores, wanting more. Make poor people rich without making rich people poor. Always trying to do your thing no matter who you bring. Went from Martin Luther King to Martin Luther Bling. The true cry don't sing, it's unequal. Cause hurt people. Wanna brag about your swag, carrying 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag, but out here you don't accept defeat. Boom, another dead nigga in the street. Little bit of life from you. Take a better stand. I carry the cross. Niggas wanna see me dead. Take a better stand. I'm for freedom. Niggas wanna see me dead. Boom, another dead nigga in the street, in the street, in the street.
Peace to LOG, my man. 1.
Hip Hop 1212, this is the Button Pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.
It's yours. It's Yours Radio.
Got so much something to win. So yes, I need your loving in a minute, so don't wait any longer. Let me get it. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you with it. With this in mind, don't be surprised when I'm in it.
Biz the Prince just dropped a new joint, Prince of Jersey, with joints featuring Freeway, Q for 112, DJ K Slay, Emilio Sparks, and production from Bunny Sigler, Gamble and Huff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. That's serious co-signing right there. And Fourth Disciple, Wu-Tang, baby. Crazy. Biz the Prince, Prince of Jersey. Cop that on all streaming outlets right now. Cop it.
It's hard to put into words what exactly we witnessed today because we've not seen this before. Thousands storming the Capitol after a rally with President Trump, during which he urged them to march on the Capitol.
Take a ride down the third road. Carolina. Yeah.
System crumbling, see it coming as the world goes round and round. Put your fist up if you feel me. Freedom's how it's going down. America, MC Trump as make believe. America, tell me do you like what you see?
Yeah, I came to paint a portrait. The story's been distorted by levels that's not important. You see it as recording.
Nah, I see it as the origin of me lyrically reporting. We bitch about the system that we literally supporting. We ghetto living peasants, spending building them a fortress. Even when the rabbit got the gun, sometimes we miss the tortoise. The shells get misplaced in the sticks, cotton strays. Everybody got the deuce, nobody wants to concentrate. My pen feeling surgical, I'm trying to operate. Tap into your conscious state, mind and body cooperate. My stole is not in commonplace, mixed with different oddities. America not beautiful, there's just too many scars I see. Sit back, relax, write what tomorrow brings. Notice when I'm gone, every word, every song was scripted from ghetto palms so the ghetto can carry on. System see it coming as the world goes round and round. Put your fist up if you feel me. Freedom's how it's going down. America, you see the truth as make believe. America, tell me, do you like what you see? Yeah. Crystal ball penetrate. Life hard behind these bars, especially when the pennant stake standing in the loop. I'm just trying to beat the brakes. Yeah, I want the whole pie, but life ain't a piece of cake. Dillon County exit 2, right off the interstate. The place where I habitat, where I form my habits at. Life on the tightrope, I'm practicing my balance at. So much madness, blood sprinkled on the cabins. Freedom had a vote, we must be missing some balance. I don't know, I ain't see it, must have counted in the absent. Spoken to the chosen few to speak it to the masses. Same exit plan, we all leaving in caskets. System on this last breath, can't you hear it gasping? Foundation collapsing, master the tactics. Plan, move with action. Left, right, no time to move backwards. Yeah. System coming, see it coming as the world goes round and round. Put your fist up if you feel me. Freedom's how it's going down. America, you see the truth as make believe. America, tell me, do you like what you see? Jerusalem.
Hip Hop 1212, this is the Button Pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.
It's the Magic Show, the Magic Mike. Dope music, dope interviews going down. ItzYourzRadio.com. ItzYourzRadio.com. Friday nights 9 to 11 Eastern. Monday noon to 2 Eastern. Understand? You know how we do. Come on, baby. It's Magic Mike, man. Canada's dopest. The Magic Show. Dope music, dope interviews, man. Holla.
It's yours. It's Yours Radio.
Hip Hop 1212, this is the Button Pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.
Just walk through the crowd and start walking to the SSC.
Whatever. All right, let's do it.
Check it out one time.
Sometimes we gotta take the mask off and be a little vulnerable, you know? Can't believe what I'm about to say. Listen, I thought it was over, couldn't find inspiration. Feeling less creative, couldn't find the patience. It's funny when you hurt, you feel everything. And this kind of pain, it changed everything. I'm being honest. Harder to wear the mask, harder to talk, it's even harder to laugh. Chalk it up and say it's part of the path. Hard to move when you dwell on the past, knowing where I messed up. No need to do the math, should be doing more. So it's seeing me where I'm at. I'm not at all fake, just used to the act. Outside looking in, I got it all together. Life beating my ass, attitude like whatever. And you would never know it by the way that I smile. Bunch of doubts and uncertainties, they ain't even my style to tell the truth, y'all. I've been here for a while, negative thoughts in my head, talking way too loud like good morning. Can you believe I'm out of bed? Smiling in your face even though I'd rather be dead. Never mind, you wouldn't understand, so I'ma just play it off and keep acting like the man. Good morning. Can you believe I'm out of bed? Smiling in your face even though I'd rather be Never mind, you wouldn't understand, so I'ma just play it up. Pretending that I'm okay, disguising with my ego. No matter how I'm feeling, I'm uplifting the people. Wish I had a cheat code to make me feel better. I swear that my brain got a personal vendetta. Too much overthinking and overanalyzing. I'm starting to hate crowds, I'd rather go into hiding. I'm anti. Promise I ain't conceited, my mind's on overdrive and my body feeling depleted. You would never see it naked, I won't ever catch it. Anxiety, depression, get that honorable mention. Stressing over things you can never control. Another fail go, another mark on my soul, and I can't control it. Starting to lose focus, dedicated to looking normal, hoping you never notice. I know that life ain't fair, but I've given it all I got with nothing left to spare. Like good morning, can you believe I'm out of bed? Smiling in your face even though I'd rather be dead. Never mind, you wouldn't understand, so I'ma just play it off and keep acting like the man. Good morning, can you believe I'm out of bed? Smiling in your face even though I'd rather be. Never mind, you wouldn't understand, so I'ma just play it off. Yeah. So literally, while I was writing this song, my cousin Kiana calls me and tell me that they're taking my other cousin David, who's the same age as me, off of life support. And I thought to myself, I'm here writing this type of song, man. I felt selfish. But at the end of the day, man, if anybody needs help, man, go get help. No matter what it looks like on the outside, I know how social media look. But sometimes it's just deeper than us, man. Yeah. Hey, Sam, I think I found my translation.
I remember when the penetration first took place. I felt this pain, this pop, and that was when I was no longer a virgin.
The people that was supposed to protect me were the main people who harmed me.
Urban Vision Works.
My first memory was when my father said, when you get older, are you going to let me suck on your breast?
I didn't see the sign. I didn't know. Rights are not real. They only say that to keep you silent. I always tell my children, don't trust nobody.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I could have protected you. Spill the tea.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's
so good.
Girl. Don't walk away. I'll be back.
Oh my God.
I guess.
L'Oreal. Let's go.
Dreamland on the beat.
I'm waiting. Waiting for the one. For me. It was all a dream. I'll be open for the one. For me. The one that's gonna keep me special. Looking for a love that's real. Mean I'm ready to give my all up, but I don't wanna be in a rush. Just in case
You're trying to scare me. What is going on?
You back with us?
I'm good. Okay. Sure? Alright. He got you like that? He got you like that?
I never half-step, I keep it full stride when I rock rhymes. The rap phenomenon, dropping jaws with a punchline. I've been around the game 8 years, now it's crunch time. Ain't getting no younger, so I'm gunning for what's mine. I feel the hunger every time that the beat hits. Yelling cowabunga when I jump on the remix. It's Mr. Lover, lover, son, I run up with weed lit. Coming out the gutter, cause you know I done seen shit. The C-list of this T-Dot game. But there's a lot of dope rap, so I don't feel no shame. You wanna be the man, then let's see what you got. A lot of rappers talk shit just like conscious thought. You heard it before, and now you're gonna hear it again. You gotta watch your back around the ones you choose as your friends, cause they the ones that try to fuck you up right in the end. I got burned and learned my lesson, it won't happen again. Come on. I describe my proximity with both forces of energy that course through my soul and toward all of my enemies. The torque and intensity, I'm twisted and ripping this, making more hits than the bat in Cal Ripken's fist. My pal witnessed it, said son you getting it. Never looked back after that, it was sediment. Laid the foundation, my style's terra firma. Came without the burner, they still yelling bloody murder. Cause I always kill it, get it, not forget it. That shit's cliche, so dead it and call the paramedic. You're laryngetic, always reaching for your puffer. I put your face to the muffler, now that's a bumper stumper. I pump the lumber, it's the Louisville Slugger, dead or done ya. Don't need a phone book, I got your number. You say you're doing shows, but show up looking like a plumber. What the fuck, I heard you claiming you was stunting with a Hummer, come on.
Hip Hop 1212, this is the Button Pusher representing Grind City TV Network Roku, and you're tuned in to It's Yours Radio with legendary interviews, classic music, hosted by Donnie O and J Mo.